Hey buddies, welcome back to my channel if you're coming back. If this is your first time here, my name is Marie and I love subscription boxes. So sit back, relax, stay a while, and hit subscribe. Today we're here to talk about one of my favorite Green Beauty subscription boxes of all time, and that is Beauty Heroes. This is a review of their August 2016 box. If you're interested in Green Beauty subscription boxes, on Friday this week, I'm actually going to be posting a video called What's the Right Green Beauty Subscription Box for Me or You? I love to talk about subscription boxes, and several people have asked me recently what boxes I would recommend, so get all that info coming up here on Friday. I do have a 6-month-old helper that's down here. He's currently chewing on his toes, and because chewing on his toes brings him so much joy, he occasionally is going to make some laughing sounds. So if you hear some laughing sounds, that's what he's doing, chewing on his toes. Okay, so like I said, Beauty Heroes is a green beauty subscription box. They focus on sending one, yes that's right, one full-size item per month. They call it a hero. Now, not just any product makes it to hero status. According to them, the hero item has to be, wait for it, it's on this other page. It has to be expertly crafted, the formula has to be innovative, and it has to have an unparalleled luxury. So those are their qualifications, and they do have a commitment to clean, ethically sourced quality ingredients. If you're interested in signing up, I'm going to have the full details below, but let me let you know, you do have to sign up you do have there's like the full toe is in his mouth right now. You do have to sign up for 3 months at a time. It's a $115 commitment, which brings the price of the box down to $38.33. I know it is a lot for some of us to pony up that $115 ahead of time, but it's a great box. So tune in on Friday, I'll tell you more. Okay, so I told you there was a hero item. What is that item? The item is this Uma Intensely Nourishing Hair Oil. I saved you watching me awkwardly take it out of the box, and here it is. Ding! Alright, so let me tell you a little bit about the brand Uma. I had never heard of it before, but I think you're going to start hearing about it because it's being featured in Vogue, Elle, Marie Claire, all kinds of fancy magazines. So it was started by a woman named, and I will 99.9% sure mispronounce this, Sharankala Holasek. She is the founder of Uma, and her beauty line is rooted in the time-honored traditions of her family farm. So her family farm is a 100-acre estate in India. All the oils used in their products, including this hair oil, are organic, single estate grown, and extracted in India by Uma. Once harvested, these botanicals go through one of 3 traditional extraction processes. One could be steam distillation, cold pressing, or supercritical fluid extraction, whichever renders the highest quality nutritive oil. They are then handcrafted in small batches and bottled by hand on site, honoring the rich traditions that have been passed down for centuries. So one thing actually 2 things that stood out to me about this brand. First of all, I mean, how amazing is that? They grow the botanicals on their family farm, they harvest them, they extract the essences, then they create them in hand batches and then bottle them themselves. I mean, this is luxury skincare, my friends. So 2 things that stood out to me about this brand that I want to mention. One, that it was named after her aunt, Uma. She has a very beautiful tribute on her website to the powerful presence. There's a full-on toe in the mouth. So like I said, she named this line after her aunt, and it just spoke to me because I had a really strong connection with my aunt who passed away last year around this time in September. So it was I don't know, I felt a little connection to this line. And second of all, their social impact is that in their local community, they employ greater than 50% of their workforce is women, who they give equal pay for equal work to men and women. In any country, in anywhere in the world, giving equal pay to women that you would give to men for equal work is to be applauded and celebrated and mentioned. That stood out to me. I was just really impressed with that aspect of their company. So, okay, so every month, Beauty Heroes sends an info card that tells you all about the product, all about the company, and a little bit about Beauty Heroes. Here it is. So let me tell you about the oil itself. The oil is composed of grapefruit, lemon, cypriol, hibiscus, yerba de tango, grapeseed, Indian gooseberry, moringa, and jojoba oils. All the oils, like we mentioned, are organic, single estate grown, and extracted in India by Uma. So some of their superpower ingredients is that they are clarifying, anti-aging, calming, and hydrating. Specifically, what they advertise that you're going to get from this product is that you may receive shiny, hydrated, frizz-free hair, deep scalp nourishment for healthy, balanced oil production, enhanced clarity that stimulates natural hair growth, and vitality. So you can use it two ways. You can use it daily on wet or dry hair, or you can use it as a scalp treatment, or both. One of the other things that it offers is a protection against going gray. It actually has a element in there to the ingredients that can be anti-aging, which is actually the hibiscus and the moringa and the cypriol. So considering that I have this wisdom patch right here, I was pretty excited about that. He has some definite feelings about this hair oil. So it's kind of interesting. I had my son that's down here on the floor playing with his toes 6 months ago. And during pregnancy, your body holds onto your hair. I think it might be a somewhat, what's the word I'm thinking of, evolutionary trait, considering that you lose a lot of heat through your head. So your body holds on to hair. So during pregnancy, you just have this glow. Your hair is just rich and luscious and full. But 3 to 4 to 5 months later, after you have your baby, all that hair starts to come out. So when I opened up the box this month and I found a hair oil, I was beyond stoked, because essentially that beautiful hair that I had during pregnancy, that's all started to shed out. And my hair had been starting to become very dry. So I have a lot of thoughts about this oil. First of all, I got it on August 31st, so I've been using it for almost 2 weeks now. The first thing that stood out to me was the scent. It has a uniquely ambiguous, androgynous scent. At first I was kind of like, but as time goes on, it has the scent that reminds you of a very nice wine or a very pungent tea. The scent actually speaks to me that you can tell that these oils and these recipes have been refined over time. That's one thing about the Uma farm, Uma estate, this Uma beauty line, is that they've been refining these recipes over generations. I think I read on their website that it's been over multiple generations that they've been in the beauty industry creating beauty oils. So when you smell the mixture of the oils, you really do get that sense of, like I said, refinement, because I couldn't, like the minute I smelled it, I was like, I can't place what it is I'm smelling. Even though the oils are grapefruit, lemon, hibiscus, you'd think that you would get a overly citrusy smell, but you don't. It's very beautiful and I love it. I don't like girly girl scents, and I don't like things that are strong. So this has a unique, like I said, ambiguous scent that is very light and very calming. I really enjoy the smell. My next impression is that this oil is very powerful. I have very long hair. And let's talk about my hair here. So I've had long hair since I was probably 5 or 6. I grew up in Hawaii. Long hair is definitely sort of a tradition here for beauty. It's always how I felt comfortable. I have tried to cut my hair in the past, and I've left the salon crying. It's just how I feel comfortable. So I would take a look. I'm going to show you right now. Take a look at how I have I've put together a little sequence of me with dirty hair, me applying the oil, and what it looks like with nothing else other than the oil about 4 to 6 hours after I've applied the oil. So take a look at that. Very simply put, it really takes, for my waist length hair, I've only been using about 3 to 4 drops, and even that I've had to scale back a little bit. I do think that hair oils take a little bit of an adjustment period to find out how your oil, you know, it's just the same that you would find with skincare. You really have to get to know the oil and how your body and your hair respond to it. I've put it on, you know, thinking that like surely 3 to 4 drops won't be enough. I've put a lot on, and then I've definitely had that festival style look, like not the cute festival style look, like the I haven't bathed in days look, because I put too much on, because like I said, it is very powerful. So I want to tell you I have it in my hair right now, but let me just tell you I have applied a little bit of a heat to my hair. It is very hot and humid here right now. We are in the middle of our kind of weird September, October weather here on Maui, where the wind dies, but we get rain. So it basically makes it like your hair just goes like this. I actually tried filming this video yesterday, and it was my dream to not put anything on my hair other than the oil, but it was just a frizzy nightmare. So I did just blow dry it a little bit to kind of like aerate this part of my hair. So, but one thing I have been noticing, my third impression, is that like after using it for 2 weeks, the dryness and dullness that I was experiencing from kind of that like change in hormones and the lot, you know, like going through the postpartum period, like my hair is back to feeling like itself. And not only does it feel like itself, it feels better. Like it feels shiny and nourished, and I haven't changed anything other than adding the oil into my routine. So that's been very pleasant for me, because, you know, going through all those hormonal changes of like postpartum period where all of a sudden all my hair is falling out and it's dry, like it was just a little bit discouraging. Like every time I looked at my hair, it was looking so dull. So it was just such a joy and treat to find this hair oil in the August box. So I've gone on and on and on and on, but I always do in my Beauty Heroes reviews. So what can I say? So Beauty Heroes says that every hero needs a sidekick, and I couldn't agree more. And this month's was the Uma Ultimate Brightening Face Mask. So this is being launched in the Beauty Heroes box. It is amazing. It is a traditional recipe of papaya, tomato, aloe vera, honey, rose water, warming cinnamon, toning saffron, and heady sandalwood with the brightening agents of bentonite clay and orange peel. A lot of times I find when you have bentonite clay in a face mask, it's going to give you that tingling effect. I did not feel any of that with this. It was just sheer delightful. It smooths on, it's very smooth, it's very creamy, it's warming to the skin. It's very comforting. They recommend that you can leave it on for 7 minutes or longer. I did leave it on for longer. I left it on for about 15 minutes just because my skin was just really loving and soaking it in. When I washed it off, I felt like an instant brighten, an instant glow. So very delightful mask that they included. So that was the box this month. If you've watched any of my other Beauty Heroes reviews, you know how this song and dance goes. I just tell you I love Beauty Heroes, and this month's no exception. I think it's a phenomenal value. I think the curation is amazing, and I do think they're providing you access to skincare and beauty that you just can't find in any other subscription box. So yeah, that was the box this month. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day, and bye.